A lot of this is new to me, and a lot of it is old. You know, it's just the way my life is going like that. And it's all wonderful. And now I'm at a point where so many things are opening up, especially in the last 5-6 months. I've completed school to the point that I want to be for the moment. Business is just going in different directions. And when I'm focused, I'm real positive, real clear, and real secure in me and what I want to do. But it's always staying focused that I'm having a problem with. Because then I lose
well,
it
not
and it's hard to
really.
get
Let us
back.
tell you why. We want to explain to you why it's not hard to stay focused. Law of attraction is making it really easy to stay focused on whatever vibration is dominant. So what you really meant was, it's hard for me to stay focused on the vibrations that feel good.
Yes.
Because I've been practicing the vibrations that feel bad more.
Yeah.
That's all. So what's the obvious solution?
Eliminate
Practice the
them.
ones that
Right.
feel good more.
Yeah.
It's really that simple. And you know, it's not about, sometimes people say, well, Abraham, when I was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 50, I practiced those things that don't feel good. And now, in this year that I've turned 51, how much can I undo about what I've done before? And we say, your power is in your now. During all of that time, you were launching rockets of desire, and your future experience is full of an amazing scenario that you are walking toward. So right now, as you concentrate on feeling good, you let in all the good stuff that you've been launching for a long, long time. That's why you can feel this momentum going. You've been a powerful wanderer and a powerful creator for a long time. You are just now beginning to become a powerful allower, which means it's going to feel to you, it's our promise, it's going to feel to you like all that stuff that's been lined up outside your door is now sweeping into your experience. And for a little while, it's going to take your breath away because so much is going to happen so fast.
That's exactly what I mean. It's very overwhelming. And I'm going to use the word depression, but that's not the word. But when I go there, just
Go
getting,
where? When I go where?
Not what I call focus, not in the positive all the time. Feeling scared about some of these things.
First of all, we want to say to you that don't try to be constantly aware of your point of focus or even of the way you feel in the sense that you are feeling that it's fragile and feeling that it's critical and feeling that your every thought is going to come back and slap you down. Right. In other words, you have all this leeway. You live in an environment of well-being. Well-being is the order of your experience. You are a blessed being and so much is going so well. So you're always on this quest of fine-tuning, but you don't have to clean it all up today. You're just doing the best you can to feel as best you can while you're focused upon this and while you're focused upon that. It really is about just wanting to feel as good as you can about whatever subject is before you, or change the subject. And we encourage a little bit of both. If it's a subject that makes you feel bad every time you think about it, we would start with things that are easier. But if it's a subject that really comes up often, things to do with money come up really often, things to do with your body come up really often. So if it's a subject that you can't get out of your consciousness, it keeps coming up, then it's really worth training your mind to be positively optimistic as you focus, you see. So what is it that you're wanting to work on? Lots of things are happening. What is it that you would most like to clean your vibration up about?
Well, it's twofold, and I think they go together. One is my insecurities in business that I'm about to move into, and how they're going to work out, and then my lack of knowledge, which I need to gain on some of it.
All right, so I have a question for you. Do you believe that you have creative control of your experience?
Ultimately, yes. Yeah.
Do you know how it is that you affect an outcome? You practice a positive thought until it's the thought that comes most easily.
Yes.
So if thoughts that don't feel good keep coming up, don't take action yet because the vibration's all screwy and it's not going to turn out well. But that doesn't mean you have to put it off forever, just for 15 minutes till you've cleaned up your vibration. You see?
Yes, I do.
All right, so we want to go back. Our friend has arthritis in her hips that are painful. She can feel frightened while she has arthritis in her hips, or she can feel hopeful while she has arthritis in her hips. And the arthritis in her hips is dependent upon whether she feels fearful or hopeful. You get that? You can have a potentially wonderful business and feel fearful. Or you can have a potentially wonderful business and feel hopeful. And the difference between fearful and hopeful makes the difference between how fast it will be a wonderful business. In other words, you could choose a business that almost everybody fails at. And you could take an emotional journey where you think you will succeed. And a business that almost everybody fails at, you could have enormous success because you took an emotional journey and got yourself into a place of expectation. The universe has to give you what you expect and always does. But we're here to teach you that you have to train yourself into positive expectation. And we can feel that you're doing what so many people do. You're observing and then having a vibrational response. So since you're observing a future experience that you don't know the outcome, then you're letting yourself go all kinds of different ways. Train yourself to only expect to succeed. Have you ever listened to Donald Trump talk?
Yeah.
Do you ever hear him say, "I hope it works out"?
No.
What do you hear him say? This is a juggernaut. This is a massively wonderful idea. This is one of the best ideas that I've ever had. This is the best building that's ever been built in the city of Tampa. This is the best thing that I've ever sent my attention to. I hire the best people and I get the best results and things always go well for me. In other words, he does not allow himself to talk about what went wrong or what might not go right. He's trained his vibration, and because he's trained his vibration, things work out well for him relative to the vibrations that he's trained. And we could give you endless examples of that. Anybody that succeeded at anything came to a place of expecting success. So the big question is, how do I expect success in a venue where I've never had any experience? Or how do I expect success when I haven't had success? Or how do I expect success when I haven't been trained in that particular arena? And we say, you train yourself into expecting it by thinking a thought and seeing how it feels. Oh, this thought feels hopeful. Oh, this thought feels scary. Oh, this thought feels uncomfortable. And as you focus and feel, focus and feel, focus and feel, and your only intent is to take an emotional journey right now that feels good. Before you know it, you feel really good. And about then, you start getting ideas. You start feeling inspiration that's such perfect timing that when you make those phone calls, things line right up. The universe organizes circumstances and events to accommodate you, but you've got to line up the energy first, or nothing happens in action that will please you. That was good.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
Are you better off to doubt or hope? Are you better off to hope or no? Are you better off to believe or doubt? Do you have control about it?
Yes.
Does a circumstance have to change before your belief can change? Or can you coax your belief into a better feeling place? Well, then there's nothing that you cannot do or be or have. You've got it.